Man, why does this week seem so long and it's just Tuesday? Wow. Yeah, I've been working these long hours. It's been pretty rough. Getting too old for this. Anyway, when you come in, please smash that like button, hit that share button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's YouTube at Biscuit. And you know what it is. It's time for an episode of Getting Busy. So, with that being said, let's get busy. Man, like I said, I've been sitting here working these long hours. And, man, it just seems like it's forever. And it's just Tuesday. Oh, man. I'm sitting here. I'm tired as hell. But I'm trying to push forward, and we'll try to get through it. All right. So, for a few days, I've been doing a lot of Fever basketball. I'll probably do some more again tomorrow. Well, maybe after tomorrow. I didn't record the Sunday's game. They won. Kalen had a really good game, so congratulations. But you know who my favorite love is, and that is Cowboys football. So right now the Cowboys are everybody's up in arm about needing a backup running back. And they're looking at the lack of production that's in our room, in the running back room now. And I get it. But there's also what you call lack of opportunity. These guys ain't got to play. I know they're young, and but when you're talking about bringing guys in like Chubb or a Mixon, guys past their prime, fighting injuries. You know, Mixon, I don't know if he's past his prime, but he's fighting injuries, and he may want to stick around, wait on maybe somebody get hurt, and then he can step in, be a starter. As sad as that sounds, but that's a possibility. Myself, I like to see our young guys get an opportunity. I mean, when I seen Maffa play last preseason, I was more than impressed. I mean, no, he's not going to be the type of guy going to get around the outside and take off, run. He's going to run between tackles. He's going to be a short yardage runner, and he's going to be he's a solid runner, solid back. And that's okay for me because I have a starter in Javonte Williams. Now, I know last year the person I wanted to see the most was Jaden Blue. And that's because I was talking to some guys that I online that I associate with, Cowboy fans and groups and stuff that I interact with. Should I say? They were telling me, hey, you're going to enjoy this kid. Just give it time. Well, I gave it time, and the report I'm getting that I got is, he was supposedly hurt and he had stick on the practice squad, but we all learned it really wasn't that. It was lack of conditioning, lack of focus, not working hard enough. Those are red flags for me. Okay, those are all red flags, especially if you're going to be a running back on my team. So, but when I seen Maffa play in preseason last year, I was impressed. He got quite a few touchdowns when he played for Clemson. So, and that's what I'd like to see him get more. Obviously, we got that kid coming in from Tulsa. I forget his name. So I like to see. I want to give him a chance to play too. But I'm seeing where chances are that we can trade for Alvin Kamara. Again, he's got a big price tag, and I think we're looking past his prime a little bit. Was he 32, 33? Not saying that's a bad thing because he doesn't miss games. He plays, but course, I know he plays on an awful team. And when you stop and think about it, and you look at our offense, he may work perfect. He may because of our because of the way we throw the ball. We don't really run the ball like we did when we had Zeke and Pollard. We don't run the ball like that anymore. Even when we had those guys, we didn't run the ball enough, I didn't think. So having a Kamara would probably make sense because he is a huge weapon coming out of the backfield, especially in the pass game. He's a huge weapon. Once he gets the ball in his hands in space, he does. The results are usually really good. So I wouldn't be opposed to it. But, man, I really like to see these young guys get their opportunity. Blue, yeah, I keep getting wrapped up in this damn curtain here. Blue, having that 4.29 speed, that speed that's a little under 4.3, and him being the fastest running back that we've had since the great Tony Dorsett, to me, it was intriguing. It was. Get him a hole, look out, he's gone. Problem is I have with Blue is that he wasn't breaking tackles last year. He didn't break enough tackles. What few opportunities he got. So I think that could have been because of a lack of physical training or preparedness or being what they working hard and getting ready. So maybe that could be it too. His vision wasn't very good. I just wasn't impressed. Only until the final game that he played last year that he really impressed me on what little he did play. He showed he had some vision. He showed he could bounce off some tackles, and he showed his burst of speed. So his physique was a lot better towards the end. And so, but what's that going to be like this year? Is he going to work hard? Is he going to show up and say, yeah, I want to be a professional running back in the NFL? Or does he want to fuck off like he did last year? Who knows? So I'm not sold on him. He's going to have to show me. Maffa, I just think I would have liked to see more of him, man. He really impressed me, dude. So, obviously we got the new kid coming in from, I think it's Tulsa. I'm not real sure. So I really don't know much about him other than I've seen a little bit of film on him. He can move the pile a little bit, and I like that. He's not afraid of contact. I like that. Then there's Malik Davis. Malik Davis has been with the Cowboys for a few years. So, and I'm saying all this because when it came to time for Rico Dowdle to get his opportunity, he made the most of it. You know, we were all dead set. Get Zeke back. We want Zeke. We got to have Zeke. And Rico's like, wait a minute, brother. I'm here. Give me the damn rock. And when he got the rock, Zeke was just a memory because all he did was sit on the sideline. That's a fact. Dowdle took off, played some good football. Left the Cowboys, went to Carolina, played some more good football. Now I think he's with Pittsburgh and probably get ready to play some more good football. So he made the most of his opportunity. So I want to see the young guys that we got get their opportunity because you just never know. You just never know. Obviously, our star back is Javonte Williams, and we just need somebody to step in and give us we can even do it with a couple different backs and give those 6-7 carries a game that we can get with and obviously we'll probably use our quarterback in some of that too. Not always. I want to put that out there. I don't want to see Dak running the ball all that much. Okay, 33 years old. I want my quarterback in the pocket, getting protected by his line. Only time I want him getting rid of that, moving that ball is when he's throwing the ball. But don't get me wrong, Dak rolling out and tucking it and taking off. Yeah, I'm not against that at all because he usually does good things with it. The flip over the goal line against the Eagles. I just don't want to see that happen too much, man. Because we got to protect Dak a little bit. He's 33, and I get it. He's in tip top shape, but he's still he goes down. So does our season. We don't want that. So I can understand why we would like to bring in a proven back, but the guys that we're talking about, I'm just not impressed. Chubb's injury, he got a year before last? Ooh, that was ugly. Mixon, these are older guys. Guys has had a lot of hits put on them, man. So I'd say let's take a look at what we got. Because the veteran those guys will be out there for probably forever, man. There's going to be a veteran running back, I'd say, always going to be available. So I just say we're lacking a lack of opportunity. Always says a lack of production. Opportunity could be a different story. And don't forget about Malik Davis. I'm going to say, don't forget about Malik Davis. He played some solid football last year for us. He really did. And what little he got to play, he played some solid football. He is what you call a proven a veteran, a good wise veteran. I'm gonna try to say that. Not gonna say he's been there, done that, because really he hadn't, because he's another one that ain't really got a lot of opportunity. He had to sit behind Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. So, but he made the most of his opportunity last year. So I'm saying opportunity can lead to some good teams. But if we want to trade for an Alvin Kamara, it really makes sense. It would make sense. I ain't gonna lie. It makes sense because he's such a weapon with the ball in his hands in space. We'd probably be able to use him in ways we never did use Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard was another one. We should have gave him more opportunities in the passing game. We'll get him out in space because Pollard was a machine, especially at Memphis. We've got some highlights of him catching touchdowns for the Cowboys. So we just didn't use him right, effectively. Also, in other news, so Osa Digsua goes on to what's his name's podcast. That guy used to play for the Seattle. Richard Sherman. Yeah, he goes on Richard Sherman's show today, and they were talking about the game he's looking forward to, and he said he's looking forward to the Cowboys. Said when he was playing for Dallas, that he always looked at wanting to play against the 49ers, and he would throw darts and stuff at pictures, and now it's the other way around. And when I understand, goes along with the territory, and of course everybody's making a big old deal of it. I just think he may have some animosity. I mean, he got his big contract last year with the Cowboys. This year they trade him away. So I'd say, yeah, he has got that circle on his calendar, and he's saying, yeah, I can't wait to play against these guys. These guys gave me a bunch of money, then they traded me. So I'd say he's ready to tell us stuff. Yeah, that's what he feels. So I understand for Osa. I didn't want to lose Osa, but at the same time, if I have to pick between Osa Digazua and Kenny Clark and Quentin Williams, can't pick you, Osa. I'm sorry. That it is what it is. I really liked Osa when he was here at Dallas. He did some good things. He also got the benefit of being here, being at Dallas with Marcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons. So that made a lot of sense when he got his good production. Last year he didn't have either one of those guys, and well, it was what it was. Now he's a 49er. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I get it. He wants to play against the Cowboys. I would too. I'd be pissed too. Well, anyway, I wanted to come on for a few minutes and talk about the running back situation. I'm just ready to say opportunity. I want to see our guys get a little bit of an opportunity before we bring in a washed-up a washed-up running back. Now we can bring in a good solid guy like maybe I don't know, man. I seen someone was saying that if the Saints decide to trade Kamara or whatever, that he may just retire. So that could be a problem too. Give our guys opportunity. That's all I'm going to say on that. And with that being said, I've been doing a lot of content on Fever basketball because that's what here in Indy, that's what we've got right now. So, and today was funny. I was on my break today at work. I got on TikTok on a panel, and I was in there with Knicks fans, and I was letting them all have it, man. That they're in the Eastern Conference Finals, and we're telling them, yeah, they're just lucky that we're not there this year, man. So, because they wouldn't be. So, I look for the Pacers to make a good comeback next year. But right now we've got the Indiana Fever and we've got Caitlin Clark, and so right now I can do a little bit of content on some basketball for right now because I'm not really a baseball fan. I never have been. I mean, I watch it. I played football and basketball, and of course, I play a lot of golf. But that's now. When I was a kid, I didn't play no damn golf. I wish I did, though, to be honest. But no, basketball is what I love, almost as much as football. But there's no team to me more important than the Dallas Cowboys and the running back situation. I get it. We just got to play it by ear, I'd say, to see what comes up with this. But right now, if we were going to make a trade, I want to trade for that edge rushing game wrecker. That's what I want. I have been on that Max to Dallas train since November of last year, and I'm not letting up. I thought we had him this year, and I was going to be excited. And I know Christian Parker wants him. Hell, I know Jerry damn sure wants him. I mean, you don't think Jerry wants to rub it into the media's face? Say, look, what I did after Michael Parsons. I mean, I'm just saying. Makes sense. And I thought we had him. I really did. I thought we had him. And we still have the resources to get a shot at him. I just would like to have that veteran. If you want to talk about a veteran, there's where I want my veteran at, on the edge, and having that game record. Because our defense is going to be really young. Our offense is still going to have to pick up the slack for a little while because these guys are still going to have to gel. So I'd really like to see us, rather than going completely after a running back, go after that another edge rusher. I mean, Gary is a solid player. And then we got to look at, is Sam Williams going to... Sam Williams is another one that really... His good years was his rookie year. And he got to benefit off of having all the edge rushers that we had. Parsons, Lawrence, Fowler, Armstrong. He got to benefit off that. So I get he's on a one year show me deal. So I just can't put a lot of weight behind that from what I've seen the last couple of years. I know he got hurt 2 years ago, and last year he just wasn't much. But they gave him another year because of that to get healthy. Hey, show us what you got. Just because you look like Micah don't mean you are Micah. So he's damn sure not Micah. So let's. I would rather us go after that game wrecker, man. That solid game wrecker. Even if we don't and can get somebody like that, how about bringing in a nice veteran, maybe like maybe a Bosa or a Clowney again? Who knows? But somebody who can really hold it down on that end, man, and make it make sense. So I just think, to me, that makes sense. And personally, I'd say trade that shit, bring Max in, let's go for it now. That's me. Get fucking Pickens signed. I am grateful about we are kind of drama free, a little somewhat. I guarantee Pickens is not happy that he has to play on the franchise tag, but I am happy that they are not bullshitting him. Okay, they're not bullshitting him. They're not saying, okay, we're definitely going to sign you. He's going to be a part. He's going to get a big long term, like the Micah Parsons situation last year. I'm glad that we're not there. So they have been upfront and honest with him. Hey, we're going to play you on the tag this year, and we'll see what happens next year. So I am happy for that. Emmitt Smith, I think, in an interview with Ochoa, with Blogging the Boys, he made a comment about that too. So I am grateful about that, and I just want to see drama free, and get Pickens make sure he shows up for our mandatory OTAs and mandatory mini camps and all that, and nobody holding out. That's my dream right now. So let's keep our fingers crossed that this happens. So that we don't go through no more drama, and let's move forward. Because, man, I tell you, getting a game record, man, we're this damn close to being. I think right now we can probably win this division if everything pans out the way we see it. Cowboys had a magnificent offense last year, and I get bringing another guy like Alvin Kamara would probably make him unstoppable, man. So, but he would come with a price tag, man, because that's why they'd want to trade him away, because he probably got like a $10 million a year price tag. I say still give our backup, our in-house guys an opportunity, seeing that they're all young, they're all durable, see how durable they really are, and how dedicated they can be. That's what I'm looking at, but that's because I'm just thinking about Rico Dowdle, man. When he got his chance, he flourished. So, and that happens a lot. It happens a lot. And with that being said, I'm going to cut it off, and I'll be talking about some more basketball here in the next few days, and we'll see how the Cowboys look in the next few days. What the news is going to be. Hopefully, it won't be nothing except maybe something good. Tired of all the bad. So until next time, you know what it is. We still them boys. Have a good one. And we are done.